So we're on Bars Unlocked behind the bars. We got the multi-talented Donnie, and we gonna tap in. We gonna discuss some things, and we gonna see what's shaking. So what's up, Donnie? How you?
What's up, bro? I'm good, man. I'm well.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what you got going on? How things been moving for you?
Shit been going crazy, you know. Got some songs on the radio right now. That's jumping, sign me up, falling, money together. Shout out to my guy DJRL, Power 99. They running that shit up, man. Shit going. It's a movie right now. We turn it up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sure.
So I always like to go in depth, right? So we gonna rewind it. We gonna go back. Where you from?
I'm from Uptown Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part of Uptown you would say?
I say all parts. I moved around a lot.
Okay.
When I got my teenage years and shit. So I've been lived in Mount Airy. I lived in West Oak Lane. I lived in Germantown. I lived in all parts of Uptown for real.
Okay.
I'm knowing about town though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how you transition into music? What make you start getting into music?
I've always been singing since I've been a young boy. Since I've been a pup, I've been singing for a long ass time. But I never took music serious till my football shit didn't work out. I played football growing up.
Okay.
Music was really my plan B, bro. Be honest with you. My plan A didn't work, so I tapped into plan B. Music was it. You feel me?
So your plan A was football.
Yeah, I'm a football player for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
What position?
I play quarterback.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What school you play for?
I play for Mastery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I play with Germantown too. I play with Germantown and Mastery.
For Mastery and Germantown.
Germantown closed, but the transferred to Mastery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as your football career, what happened with that?
I got in trouble in school. I got booked in college. So that shit was a wrap. I got in trouble. Yeah, so I had to reroute that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What college you went to?
Shippensburg.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Was you doing music in Shippensburg? Did you start singing and shit? So when did you start it?
Yeah, I started singing in Shippensburg for after that. Like I still stayed up there. You know what I'm saying? Still lived life up there. Hustled up there, but that's I was doing singing shit there. I remember I did my first talent show up there. A homie begged me to do yo, jump in the talent show, bro. All the girls gonna love that, John. Like I read through that, John.
Yeah.
I jumped in there, but that really pushed me seeing the audience, like they got a clap, like it was fucking with it. Like in a video went a little viral on the gram, like so people were seeing that shit from Philly and all that. Like, yo, we in school singing, what's going on? Like connecting the dots. And I started taking it serious after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you was up there, would you like have like a little mixtape going on or like any music floating?
No, I was just doing just making songs. Like, yeah, I did the talent show and I just after that I was just like, no, I'm gonna do songs, like, and just start jumping in.
Okay.
On records. Yeah.
So as a pup,
mm-hmm.
That's when you said you started getting into music and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you started singing?
Yeah.
What age was that?
Shit, I've been singing, I'm like 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Well, like, was you in the choir? Was you in the church?
I was in the church. I was in the church when I was a young boy. Yep. I started singing in the church. My folks was in the church.
Okay.
So I started singing in the church choir and all that.
Oh, so you got that choir background, that church background,
I got that
like that soulful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Did your mom, anybody sang or?
Yeah, my mom was a singer. My pop gave them golden though. My mom was a singer though. Yeah, she nice. She's still good to the day.
So
yeah.
So you saying your mom got your pop?
Yeah, for sure.
You said for sure.
Yeah.
You can say for sure.
She can sing, but she a singer. You feel me? Like she on it.
So growing up in a household, right? What music would your mom play? What music would she put on?
I heard a lot of India.Arie, a lot of Michael Jackson, a lot of Luther, a lot of Anita Baker.
Anita Baker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know some music. Yeah. So I know all types of vibes. She play everybody.
70s, 80s predominantly? Or was it
Stevie too? Like Stevie. I got some Stevie. Trying to think who else.
Okay, you diverse.
Earth, Wind and Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any like classical, any classic rock in there? Any like Chicago, like Beatles, or mostly was it just like
mostly soul shit, R&B?
Okay.
On, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what as a youngin, right?
Mm-hmm.
What artists what artists stood out to you? Like as a young guy, like, and I'm not talking about like since you was a pup, but like I would say when you start really listening to music, was it like a genuine R. Kelly, John B.
Yeah, it was for I was young. It was Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown was
Okay.
Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, both of them for Michael Jackson.
Now, why Chris Brown, Michael Jackson stood out?
Because when I was real young, when I was a little pup, that's why I came up on Mike Jackson. But Chris Brown wasn't out yet. But by the time I got like 10, 11, Chris Brown had the R&B shit on. Like Usher too. I fuck with Usher too. Yeah. Usher and Chris Brown, they had that R&B pocket on lock when I was growing up. So that's what I fuck with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you you took some of that and then transitioned into your style as you have it like right now? So like I'm talking about the influence.
Influence, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They definitely influences. Inspiration. I was a John Legend boy too. That's where I've like really heard some real soul R&B music, some grown R&B. You know what I'm saying?
How about
yeah.
I thought you was gonna mention
Good.
Music Soul Child.
No, music heavy.
Or Anthony Hamilton.
I like both of them.
You know what I mean?
I grew up with both of them.
Okay,
fire.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Fire. And music from Philly. Yeah.
So besides the college,
mm-hmm.
When you really jumped off, can we say that you jumped off the porch in college?
Yeah.
Okay. Before then, did you did any talent shows, anything like that? Did anybody know you did music or?
It was always flashes of it, bro. Like I did talent shows in like middle school. I always sang like for people banging on the desk. People know I got talent. People that was in school with me, that went to school with me from, I want to say K all the way through 8. I always had talent. Or K through 12. I always was singing, but I just never took it serious to go in a booth and do a song. It was just always just like I'm singing other people's records. Like I used to do that, like cover other people's records.
So in the music industry, right? You got your singers and you got your songwriters.
Right.
So when you say you was making music, was you songwriting? When you transition, you start writing your own songs?
I wasn't writing my own songs that early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I just was singing everybody else's song.
Okay. So when did you start writing your own?
My own songs? During that college time. Yeah. Like later on down the line. I didn't take it serious till I was like that. Like 18, 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever wrote any songs for anybody?
Yeah. Sure.
You ain't got to put no names out there.
Yeah, some big names.
You ain't put no names out there. Okay. What you like better?
I like making the music. I mean, I like songwriting too, but I like putting my own style on it.
Okay.
And it be mine. But I mean, songwriting is cool too. Because I can always just like listen to an artist and catch a vibe quick as far as like what you like to do, what pockets you in. And I put some shit together for you. Yeah.
Now that you becoming successful, right? What's the difference you see far as your creative style, right? Would you say you more creative now than you was back then because you know more now? Or would you say you was more, I wouldn't say creative back then, but had more of a freedom to create whatever you want to? You see, trying to see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's like a basketball player, and I'm going to the park, and I'm doing whatever. This is what even if I don't get paid for it, it's a hobby.
Right.
I love doing it. But then when you go to college, you gotta play fundamental basketball. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a whole system and a program.
Is it like more fun or is it?
Right.
Yeah, it's more fun. Kind of free, just doing whatever you want, coming in the studio, kind of putting whatever you want on the mic. Now it's more of strategy. You know, it's business. It's strategy. We got to make a follow-up song off of another song. You get what I'm saying? Like it's all strategy and all that. You want your numbers to go up, it got to kind of look right. It can't be all over the place. That was kind of where I was at. Like, you know, before all this, I just was shooting shit out, putting a lot of shit out. but people can't kind of grasp your brand if you don't lock in. I made my album a one brand thing. My last two, I made them all one brand things. Now people could see like, oh, that's what pocket in. You don't gotta be trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, how somebody, let's say a young cat, try and get in the game, right? And he asks you for advice. What advice would you give him? Far as the creativeness.
The creative side?
Yeah. Because sometimes I think when you worried about marketing and stuff like that, I know you got a team that handles do that, but you know, you still gotta put your input in that.
Yeah.
How do you balance that from I can focus straight on my creative side and balance also the marketing side? Like, what advice would you give a young cat trying to get in the game?
You kind of you gotta have the balance between the two. You gotta be able to be coachable and to be able to listen, because you can't get really further in the music game, honestly, if you ain't learning. You gotta be able to learn and be able to elevate, and that's what comes from the coaching side now. Using your creativity, you just gotta try to come in and be consistent every time and keep hustling your craft. You working your craft, you gonna get better every time. And kind of blending, marrying them two together, I feel like that's a good formula for a young boy. Consistency and being coachable. Two C's.
And what you say, discipline too?
Discipline too. Yeah.
Definitely gotta be disciplined, because some days do you feel motivated, like going in the studio? Like some days you be like,
man, I feel like I'm too close to not be motivated.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Every day I'm working, I'm doing something. It's not a day that I'm not. It's not a day off for me right now.
Okay.
And you know, I got my young boys. They play football. Like, it's a lot that I got going on outside. I'm a family dude too, but it's just like, if you want this shit, nobody gonna want it for you. You gotta be hungry as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm home starving. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm going to make it happen.
Going to make it happen.
Bottom line,
Now your family life, right? Some you got kids?
Yep.
How many kids?
I got two. I got one on the way. It was three. I have three.
Okay, that's what's up. You got what? 2 girls, 1 boy, or?
I got 2 boys. They gonna be all boys.
All boys.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's some people can't even. My man, he got 4 girls. He just had a girl. Got 4 girls. He was trying for a boy.
Right.
Couldn't hit a boy on his foot. He said, "I'm done. I'm done."
I'm trying to go for some people, man.
Yeah, dude.
I got homies that got all girls. Like, damn, bro, how you do? I want all boys. Like,
how you do it?
I don't know, bro.
Would you try to get your boys in? Well, unless they want to do it, but would you get them into the same background you grew up?
As far as music?
As far as music.
Yeah, I feel like they in it now. Like, they got their own vlog set up, YouTube. They YouTube, got their own little.
What's
called Raising Kings with the C's.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, anybody that want to tap in?
That's what's up. C's, tap into my young boys, man. They got a fire, kid content. You know, a bunch of fun stuff that they doing, just showing they vibe. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So going back, let's go back. So Uptown, growing up, you singing on a choir and things like that. What did you do in your spare time growing up?
Football, sports, dude. That's what I did. Football. Play football. I play baseball. Play basketball. So I never
sleep, eat, football.
No, I ain't sleep, eat. But I mean, I hung out with friends. I did shit. I danced. Like, I had a social life. It's just like, those are the things I was focused on. That's the shit that people could come and support you and be proud of you. And other shit is just social shit. You know what I mean? Okay. But I danced when I was a young boy. I used to be a dancing young boy.
What type of dance we talking about? Like battling, Wu-Tang? Okay.
At the cookouts, like,
only, so what year you graduated high school?
2015.
2015?
Yep.
Okay. Give me the scene of 2015 growing up. In high school, before you went to college, far as your social life? Like, besides the football, what you get into? Like, you and your homies. Was you going to North?
Yeah.
Was you hanging in Germantown?
Yeah.
Did you go to South Philly?
We was all over because we was partying. We was around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Around that time, was anybody else singing?
In the city?
Yeah, for in your age group.
Not at that time.
Okay.
I think so. Maybe one like Trey. I think Trey Morrell. Yeah, that's my homie. He sings still to this day. He from the city.
Okay.
I think he was singing around that time too, though. But we was both doing the same thing. We was on like the social media content. Like, you don't remember Vine? Remember Vine?
Vine. Yep.
I was popping on Vine.
Okay.
And I was just doing like sing overs to somebody else, cover somebody else's song, like sounded just like shit. Them Jones was going up, but that got me a little buzz on the Instagram tip. You know what I'm saying? Once everything converted over, I was doing the same thing, just like small, like kind of cool, funny content, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still people like, yo, this nigga got talent. He can sing his ass off. But the whole time it's still like funny shit with it. But that's where I was at in that pocket during that time, 2015, 2016, shit like that.
So when did you realize you had this talent? Like, when did you really notice it?
I noticed the one night I sang in a car for my pop. And it was just like, I ain't really sing for nobody in a couple years, between like 7 and 10. I was like 10. And this Christmas was playing. And I was singing with Chris Brown on the John. And he turned Chris Brown down, like, yo, sing that again. I sung that shit again. He called my mom on the phone, like, yo, cause she sings. She like, you gotta come outside. We in the car. She like, what you mean? What's going on? He jumped in the car. Sing it again. I sung that shit again. But I was getting all the like feedback from them. Them two was in that. You know what I mean?
You wasn't nervous? Like,
no, I ain't never been a nervous type kid. I've always been like outgoing. You get what I'm saying?
Like my dad put me on the spot, like, oh, you know what I mean?
It's for family. If he would have told me, put me on the spot for somebody I wasn't comfortable with, they hear me sing all the time. But it's just like that particular song let them know, no, he not just like he could hold the note. Like, no, that nigga can sing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So from there on, I knew I really could sing for real. That was like 10.
And as you say, 10.
10, yeah, 10.
So that whole time,
yeah,
you was like, man, like, I'm just doing this for fun. I know I got it.
Right, yeah, it was just for fun. I just like to do it as a hobby. Like, that's what we did. We watched 106 in Park. We watched the videos. We sung to the videos. You know what I'm saying? It was That was a whole time for that shit. Like, that's what we was on. BT Jams on, singing this shit, whatever your favorite song is. Like,
so you never, like, subconsciously, you never thought like, man, I'm gonna see where this could go. I'm gonna go to a little studio. Not at that time.
No.
Okay. But you still was in.
I was in football. Yeah.
Okay.
I was in football. That was and other sports too. I played basketball and baseball, so I was really all around the year of sports. You know, they all in different seasons.
Right.
So if you hooping, then it's more so that Christmas, December, January, February. Baseball come right back around in March. You playing in spring. All the way into the summer, and then I'm training back for football for summer. Yep. So it's like I was all around playing sports. So that was really the bulk of my time. I didn't even think to go like, yo, let me go cut a record. I cut records on my grandma's computer, like on some play shit.
Yeah.
But they not my records. They just like, you know, once again, like cover or on somebody instrumental, and then I made my own type style to it or some shit.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Anybody in your family went the music route as far as like making a record or with a label, or know somebody in the label, or you know, taking this, I would say, took it a little bit more serious or further at that time?
No, I didn't have nobody that was at that time that was like doing music or had like an end or you know, it was really just like my mom sang. She was really a good singer for the church. You know what I'm saying?
So now we transition. Let's go to when you're in college, and you do the talent show. How'd that come about?
It was one of my homies that went there the previous year. He was just letting me know, like, like, yo, we got this talent show. I think I saw him in like the cafeteria joint. Like, yo, we got this talent show tonight. Pop through. We was always going to all the parties, whatever was popping. We like pop through. Like, bro, I know you know how to sing. Da, da, da. And my other homie Manny. I don't know if y'all know Manny 215, but he from the city.
I heard of Manny 215.
Yeah, he went to school with me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he went to shit with me too. But he was pushing me, like, he been pushing me, like, Don, do that shit, bro. Sing, bro. You gotta sing for these people so they know what you want. Then you could build off that. So that's what I did. I went in that joint, tore it down. I'm trying to think, what the fuck did I sing to? Oh, I think it was Bryson Tiller. Okay. When Bryson Tiller first started popping, but people ain't really know about him. So if you know, you sing somebody's song that somebody really don't know about quite yet, they must assume that it's you for people that don't. Right. They really was thinking them like shit, all that. But I'm like, this ain't really my record. But I ain't say that. You get what I'm saying?
Hey man, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm up there. But yeah, that shit went cool though. But from right there, that builded a little buzz right there. Like niggas knew that I knew how to do something else other than football. You know what I'm saying?
So they looking at